Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Cliff with GI Mechanic Scale Modeling. So it's another Monday night. I'm running late like normal, but you know what the sad part is? It's my live stream, so I can whatever time I decide to run it, I'm on time. Oh shit! Where the hell did the weekend go? I'll tell you, it was a good weekend. Did a lot of riding. Went out to the CVMA state meeting out in Buffalo Naval Center. We got a bunch of video footage of me riding, probably like 4.5, 5 hours. So I'm working on trying to go through that. Excuse me. Found a really cool model display where we had our meeting. It was at the Buffalo Naval Yard, and there's a lot of planes, and they had it in like I don't know, one of the ways that a bathroom on the ship is a decommissioned ship. I want to say it was the Sullivan. But anyway, I'll get into that a little later. Hey, what's going on, JP? Um, so yes, that reminds me. I'm going to put it out in the beginning. I got in touch with Terry, aka Hobby Barn, last night. Yeah, no, I was just getting ready to put that out. I talked to him last night, and yeah, he's not doing so hot. Hobby Barn ended up taking turn for the worse, and they're moving the ICU so that they can monitor him. Hey, Tampa, what's going on, brother? So hopefully, they're going to be running more tests. They're trying to get his sodium levels back up, but um, Terry is kind of taking a turn for the worse. So we'll, kind of keep him in our prayers and send positive vibes out to him, and hopefully everything, you know, works out well. So, oh, okay. So that's a little bit more updated information than I got. My information was about eight, probably about nine, almost 9 o'clock last night is when I talked to Hobby Barnes. So, um, me and him talked a little bit. So apparently his condition's gotten worse since I talked to him last. So, oh, okay, all right, that's cool, JP. So yeah, I shot him a text and stuff like that, checking in on him when I got back around Sunday. So um, let's see, no mail. So that does kind of suck. I do have mail that does need to go out. This is for Mr. Lee Nolan of he's one of the Instagram guys, and um, so I still got your card. It's got to get sent out. He's over in England. Yeah, Ellesmere Cheshire. So I guess in England. So that I will do. Um, Here, I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna take a quick picture, Tampa, and I'm gonna email it to Hobby Byron and just the. Which giveaway was that, JP? Let's take a picture. Not a picture. It's just in the chat. And I'll send them. Ooh, nice. Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing that right now, Tap. I'm sending. I just took a picture of the chat, and I can even text them that too. Chucky Monster. Not a good. Wow, no. Giveaway, not. Damn it, not government giveaway. All right. All right, boom. Text is being sent. So, yeah, I have Straight Talk too as well. Now, the only bitch is it costs me like $10 anytime I go outside the country. But I don't know if that's for the whole month, but it's actually a pretty decent. It's actually a pretty decent idea or phone. So it works on all the others towers. So that's what I was just gonna say. It's the unlimited plan or whatever. Of course, you're dribbling water down myself. So yeah, we had our CVMA state meeting. That's where I was all this weekend. Oh, you got. Oh, okay. What do you guys just got? T-Mobile, Telenet, and something else. You guys only have like three companies up there, don't you? So, all right. Let's see. We'll do a quick update. I know I did a video of it before I left. And I know it's on this side. We got some of the engine and transmission started painting. We got a little bit of weathering done, some of the flat steel on that. Hey, what's going on, Jimmy? How are you now? Oh, okay. I knew it was only like one or two. Yeah, Bell and Rogers. Okay. Wonder if maybe the different uh, territories had different ones. Yeah, exactly. There, Tam. Monopoly. So we got the interior tub done, except for very minor touch up, but the interior tub is done. We got the lower end kind of weathered. Now we're going to do something different with the exhaust. And yeah, actually, Union Springs is my brother Jimmy. He actually has a Twitch, and it's the same. His Twitch name is the same as his YouTube name there. So I don't know if that's something you do or into is Twitch there, but we got that. We just kind of left the springs like a flat steel, the yellow shocks, weathered it on the bottom a little bit, painted it a nice flat black because I want it. This here is really the only part that I'm looking really good. So I just test fitting the hood, making sure that's gonna line up right. The hood does looks like it countersinks a little bit, but that won't be too bad. I can always fix that with just a smidge of styrene. Um, like I said, I got to clean this down, but I got my lines, general idea how I'm going to do the paint with the red, white, and blue. Um, And then as far as grills, there is the regular stock grill. And I'm going to actually just call the owner of Dugan's, Mike Dugan there, and I'm going to ask him. Of course, it's going to be painted, but I mean, which grill looks better, the one with the 2 headlights or the one with the light covers on it? There it is with the 2 headlights. Oh, okay. Well, either way, still, I'll just give you a shout out there, bro. Or that one because it's chrome with the light cover, so I'll have to figure that out, which one is going to be which and which one's going to be cooler. So I kind of like the stock one, but the longer one looks cool. Or I may just do them both and actually have it where just that piece is interchangeable. But if I do it that way, I don't think I'll get the same. Because I could try to sand the backside here on the back and maybe put some well, that's good. Well, I mean, it's like with most. I mean, it's, if your son stopped building, I mean, he'll get back into it. I mean, this is one of them hobbies that you can kind of pick up and put down, and, you're a good trainer. I mean, you're showing him how to do a lot of stuff, and, I'm sure he's phenomenal builder for his age. I mean, and I understand that. But I've seen been doing a lot of the hangouts, which is pretty cool. So, hey Henry, what's going on? Oh, we're just doing a little bit of update on the Z28 for the Pro Street Group build. We have no mail. Updated Hobby Barn, aka Terry, Terry, aka Hobby Barn, his condition and stuff like that. He kind of took turn for the worse. And what's going on, Big Charlie? How are you now? you know how I roll, Charlie. You know how I roll. But that's all right, because we normally unbox a kit, normally. But tonight, this kit I've already unboxed once, but I'm going to unbox it again just because I can. Now, I'm trying to think what pieces I took out of here, and if I did take pieces, or if I need pieces for the But yeah, no, it's definitely sad to hear. Like I said, I talked to him last night, and JP emailed him this morning. Oh, maybe I didn't unbox this one. No, yeah, I think I did. Because I see cut in the package. But anyway, so what else is there? Oh, okay, so we got instructions on top, and yes, I have already unboxed this. So tonight's kit is going to be the 1966 Chevy Nova Pro Street 125th scale AMT kit. Model kit number AMT 636M/12. This is a popular kit. Ooh, good deal, Big Charlie. Where are you going on vacation at? Yeah, I know I had to go through a lot of testing. Like I said, I talked to him last night, and I'm hoping that the testing kind of come back pretty solid. So, doesn't that figure when you go on vacation? It's always raining. So, this here's the instructions right on top. I think I did it this way. This one tells you some of the tools and items you're going to need. This is one of the round 2 model kits. I've heard in the past that this particular kit had some models, fitment issues, but you can work through them. We'll start off with the chrome. Chrome looks pretty good. Like I said, it may get toned down some with a little bit of black wash. For whatever I decide to put it in. I think I stole one of the engines out of here. Nice. Frank, what's going on? How are you now? Oh, no, that's good you're checking in. It's a Monday night, so let's see, it seems like I missed something. Charlie's on vacation. Ooh, 3 doctor's appointments. Ouch. So, yep. JP, I believe, was the first one in the chat. Followed by Tampa. So, oh, hey, it's John, aka the Mopar. What's going on? Well, that's what I figured. Great kit for bashing. I was getting to that. We're just unboxing the kit because that's what we normally do. Oh, that'd be cool, Charlie. Look forward to that one. Nice. Frank's on vacation too. Nice to hear everyone going on vacation. Loving it. Loving it. So this one has a steel axle. It's got the big old fat slicks and the skinny tires up front. I don't think I did take the engine out of this one. I think I was actually saving this for Dylan's Pro Street Group build, but I decided to go a different way anyway. Go figure. I got tires and other stuff. So the body looks like it wouldn't be too bad. You could do some crazy shit with this body. Want to, you got flash shears, clean up. Definitely needs clean up. Some mold lines, which I've got to go through and do that to the body. I don't know why I taped it off first, but I got to go through and redo the mold lines. So what a lot of guys do is if they use this particular frame and it just basically cut the tubbed ass off from like right about here and then reconnect it to whatever model they want to build or make into a Pro Street. So as John was saying, great kit for bashing. Oh, DOT physicals. Those are always fun. I've actually got to go get my physical if I want to go back to driving. Well, I mean, or if I want to leave New York State and drive outside of New York State, I just got to go back and get my card. I can drive within the confines of New York State. If I want to cross state lines, I got to go and get just my physical. So, yeah, this is a great kit for kit bashing. Loose steering wheel, just throw that back in a bag. Firewall, panels, core support. Now, the cool thing about this engine is it's got like holes for pistons and looks like the real deal. Or, oh, this actually comes with an engine stand too. That's a beautiful thing. So one of these is going on the engine stand. Maybe this engine's going on an engine stand and I'll find something else to stuff in here. So this looks like it's our suspension control arm, A-frames. Here's our interior bucket, interior door cards, seats, radiator, core support. Well, at least the DOT doctor doesn't put the finger in the bum, so that's always a good sign. So we got roll cage, exhaust pipes, chopped axle, like a Ford 9-inch render. It's just a short chopped axle, and I had a brain fart. That's all right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's got the engine you can like set up for display. It's pretty cool. Put it right on put it right on display. It's all right there. So that may work because since I got that up and one, and then of course you got your longer springs, your hood scoop, and then last but not least we have decals. Oh yeah. That's for check for hernia. So some doctor's office actually have the mini candy bars instead of the suckers. So, and then these are just your basic pro stock decals. Get some idea on how to maybe do some and stuff like that. Yeah, no, it's pretty much what it is. Pee in a cup. First time I ever actually, well, when I got off active duty and got a civilian job because I was in the guard, they looked at me funny when I went to go piss in a cup for a drug test for a company. And they said, don't do this, don't do that. And I said, you're not going to stand there and actually watch me put it in like they used to do in the Army. Like they actually stand there and watch you putting it in the bottle. Now, it could be, it's, of course, another soldier, and they're normally within your unit. It could be your buddy who's sitting there meat gazing you. That's what we call it in, when you're taking a whiz quiz. So, oh yeah, definitely got to get the lollipop action if it's a female. Definitely got to get that. I hear you there. So, this was, like I said, great kit for kit bash, and I ain't got to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with it because I totally went a different way because I got this, I believe, for Dylan's Pro Street group build, but then I was like, wait a minute, I'm just going to build this one into a Pro Street, and yeah, I mean, so this AMT kit, 125th scale, 1966 Chevy Nova Pro Street, AMT 636 M12. I know the second time I've done this one, but maybe I'll actually do something with it later. Who knows? All right, now we already covered that. We got some of our record body. We need a little bit more cleanup on it, but this is that one record body that I've just found in like a box of stuff. It's complete. It was all orange. I'm guessing this record body might have been, with it being orange, I'm not 100% sure if it's like Cooter's tow truck or I don't see anything stamped on it. No, this is from like a later repop of one, but it's still the same that's on the 77 Chevy record. So, on occasion I have, I do have some die-cat, just a little Hot Wheels, but ooh, there you go. That'd work out pretty good. Hot Wheel hunting, as in, like, go to a store and look for particular Hot Wheels. There's a guy that I follow on Instagram, Bama Diecast. So, yeah, that would actually be pretty cool. Get that wedge trailer and swap the cab out for a Mopar cab. Who the hell was it? There was another guy on Instagram. Some of these people are on Instagram. Okay. He's got an older Dodge pickup. I want to say it was a Mobius kit, I believe. So, so now we're gonna do a little bit of slappy tickle on the pulley pickle, and we might actually mess around with the bike a little bit tonight. Just because I've got to get going on this. Even though it's, my group build, I'm hosting it. Other people have already got their motorcycles done. And I've been kind of a shitbag and just doing other stuff. And, yeah. So we'll probably work a little bit on this. Maybe get some of it pieced together. And, yeah, definitely, like I said, make some progress on it. Maybe. I'm not making any promises. But that's what's going on. Oh, gotta have all kinds, especially the specialty ones. So you gotta have them. All right. So now, basically, what a lot of this boils down to is the engine actually going together. Me trying to figure out, and then of course there's vinyl pipe, which goes into for the plug wires, which I have here. Then I've got to actually find my plugs. We got plug wire sitting right here. I got a super trap. Acrylic, I think. And we're going to go probably with like a dual exhaust, but all right. So these are the tins. I still got to figure out what color I'm painting these, so. Getting run over, that's awesome. Hey, Big Charlie, have fun on vacation. Enjoy, and we'll catch you on the next one. Be in touch. And always remember to keep in touch with yourself. Hey, what is going on, Tony? How are you now? How has everything been going there? How's Andrew doing? I know you said he was up there at Fort Drum. Did he actually get a unit yet? All right, so this just needs a little bit of detail. Try and see if there's anything else that goes in the engine. So I think I might have all the engine stuff off that I need off to finish. Oh, no, here's side covers. Those don't look like the plug wires I'm needing. This looks like the starter. And I want to say one is the water pump. All right, so I'm going to set this off to the side here. For somebody who owns one of these and actually rides one, pretty much know all these parts and what they look like. So I don't think I'm going to be using the stock air box. All right, so let's set a little bit of this off to the side. So what's this piece off of? Let's see, is this? Oh, that's off bottom of the engine, I believe. Thought I might have been missing a piece. All right, I think we be golden. Wow. Well, at the same time, it's one of them things. Sometimes in your contract, you can actually get what they call like hometown recruiting. Like when I graduated back in well, basic. No, it was at the end of my AIT. Since I did fairly well on my AIT, there was a thing where I got set up where it's like I got to go home for 2 weeks of free leave, but basically I had to work with the local recruiter and go out and headhunt or recruit people, and um, yeah, so it was actually pretty decent. So this one goes here. But I guess, well, believe it or not, it's actually not that far away. It's 9th, 18th. Yeah, it's still definitely over a month and some change, but at the same time, it's like he's here, within somewhat a general area, about 2 hours and some change from where I live. So, oh, nice. That's cool. I don't know. He might be able to actually get leave. It's 10 days the end of October, so. Oh, hell yeah. That'd be more than plenty. Shit, that'd be pretty cool. Now, did you plan on coming up here and seeing Andrew up at Fort Drum, or were you just gonna have him come home, get his truck, and um, head out? All right, let's see. Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I forgot. The scale is different. No wonder why this ain't working out the way I want, but it might actually work out to my benefit. So let me nip this piece off here. All right, so we'll go that way. All right, think. What the hell am I gonna put? Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Drive up through and then fly back. Well, shit, you ain't that far. You ain't that far away. Hell, normally you just jump on 81, and normally it's like the highway. Normally, that's how a lot of people end up going. Is 81 just drive north, and it takes you to exit 48A, which is actually takes you right to Fort Drum. Believe me, I know that route all too well. Nope, that's fuel tank. Where the hell did I put the stock air cover? Because before I get too far here, I may actually. Hmm. Well, nice thing is if you drive up this way, you'll see a lot of wine country and a lot of other places. Now, I thought I had some of that tacky glue here. No, it looks like we're just going to use a little bit of tape on the bottom. We'll see what this does. Oh, well, that's all right. Even though New York's big, hell, there's still. That'd be pretty cool to actually meet or see your cousin that you haven't seen in like 40 years. That'd be pretty awesome. All right, let's turn this sideways like so. So let's. Hmm. This might not work out the way I want it to, but I'll get it to work. I'll get that supercharger in there one way or another. Let me see how well this. Oh, hey, what's going on, Big Roddy? We're just messing around with VMAX a little bit tonight. Trying to do a little bit of fitting for the blower unit. So, I mean, in theory. In theory, I could go this route. Hmm. Choices. Debating. Oh, let me take off the Fox cover. Because this is the Fox cover. Believe it or not, this is where where the air cleaner is. Excuse me, not the fuel tank. All the instructions are sitting right here. But I was just thinking this is a 112 scale and this blower is a 124 scale. So it should work for what I'm looking for. But I just got to figure out how I want to, I guess, mount it, you would say. Or maybe I may just have to shorten this up a little bit. But then the only problem is, though, if I shorten it up too much, it ain't gonna look right. It ain't gonna look right. So, because I know I've still got to come out, which I could, because it's got to run off this side. Pulley's got to run off this side because this is where the crank comes out. So I have to put this cover on over here and figure out which way I know it goes this way. I just got to figure out, because what I do is a pulley is going to have to come out of here. So it shouldn't be too bad to drill a hole and make the pulley off. But the other problem is I got to, because I'm going to end up probably cutting this and use this as my pulleys. So all right, so we got that. Actually, I do have that other one. I do have this one if worst case scenario, but this one looks like shit. This one's already got the carbs built into it. So, you've always got that. No, I appreciate you dropping in there, Big Rowdy. Thank you. Hopefully, all's been well and whatnot. Hey, Jerry, what's going on? How's everything? All right, now I'm just figuring out superchargers and how to get them to kind of fit everything all right, and so on and so forth, especially with them being different scales, which I forgot to take into account, but it kind of also works too with it being a smaller scale. So, oh, let's, all right, there's that. There's that. All right, so that should be in there like so. All right, that goes together. And that goes together. All right, so we got that piece. Now, let's, I guess, just make a little bit of piece of tape and just tape it together. We're going to tape it together. Good deal. Well, I've just been hot as balls out, been out on the motorcycle and, trying to get as much riding in as I can. I got some more motorcycle footage, but this is like almost like 5 hours worth that I've been working on trying to go through and get semi like worked over. It's a lot. I had to. I ended up getting rid of one chunk of it, and just because I had some colorful language in there that, like I said, I'm all for free speech, but the only problem is though, I would have probably been banned from YouTube and probably would have been labeled a couple bad things. So not that it really bothers me, but uh, the motorcycle association I ride for would not. would kind of frown upon it. So yeah, it's one of them things. But yeah, I got a lot of motorcycle footage, and I mean, it wasn't like nice countryside. It was going down New York State Thruway on the way to Buffalo. Did that Friday night. Rode with another guy down there, and he actually lives in North Carolina now. He just came up for the meeting, so let's slap a little bit up here, maybe. All right. Yeah, I know the engine's not mounted in here perfect, but should probably tape this together sooner so I can work and figure out what measurements I'm going to need for when I go to try to mount my supercharger, because I got a couple blower units that I'll try to maybe get one of these to go. And all right, let's hold the frame together. Well, why the hell do I keep on doing that? I gotta remember I got two cameras. Keep everything on the bench. Meathead, keep it on the bench. Unless I cut out the fuse block a little bit. We got a couple ways I could do this. I could just try to stuff this piece in here. We'll get a general idea that it's an actual blower unit. So, got that. But part of me is I don't want to necessarily cut into the frame either. So, I could possibly grind up, cut the carburetors down a little bit. All right, come on. Don't come off that. There we go. All right. Shit. All right, not a problem. Not a problem. I can. These are just little covers anyway, so. All right, so we got that. I know the heat lately's been kicking my ass. I know that. But then the other part of me, I could just throw this piece on here with a small piece of styrene and then just run my pulley off like that and not necessarily worry about the carburetors. Or, you know what? I am kind of partially mental because I could just probably put carburetors up top here like it's supposed to. Uh-huh. Okay. So that won't look too bad in there. Now, set that down. I could always... I wish this thing didn't have holes in it. This is one of my shit resin pieces that I found that I never recast. Let's just do this temporary. I mean, I could actually even still go this way too, but I could just grind this flat, which, well, that's all right. We're going to go point it over return. Hell with it. Now, where the hell did my... here we go. Hey, Jared, what's going on? Howdy, howdy. So let's try to maybe fandango something a little bit. All right. So we've got this, which I'd probably have put just a slight another piece of styrene over. Not that one. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. So I'll trim. Yeah, it's definitely not perfect. So then I'll have to figure out where my holes have got to go. So when I go to mount my Fox cover, aka air cleaner, it sits where I need it to sit. That should be right here on this little peg. Just like on the real bikes. Just like on the real bike. So no, that goes there. All right. So well, everybody's thinking well, yeah, that's because everybody wants that older shit so they can get around all the emissions and don't have to deal with it. And Terry, where's Terry? Did Terry come in? Did I miss him? Oh, Jerry? Actually, no, I do have my email box open. Let's go here. This. Awesome. All right. So yeah, this is I wouldn't say it's a dilemma by no means, but like prices are definitely going. That's all right. Maybe I'm kicking myself in the ass for selling that one truck a little too soon. I used to have. I had a '86 Chevy, not the one that I'm doing clone build of, but it was a mud truck, and I ended up selling it and gotten raked over to Kohl's. But also, somebody stole a starter bolt out of it, so and drop starter, which not necessarily a big deal, but hell. Exactly. That's what I was getting at there, Tony. That's what I was getting at there. You could still somewhat get parts for them, and they're. Oh yeah, no, I ended up getting rid of a K5. The guy ended up cutting up and making a mud truck to it, but there wasn't really a whole lot left to it. But he cut it up and made it a mud truck, and then split the frame and then junked it. Never even asked if I wanted it back because I could have found a different frame to put it under. But, So, this. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I throw a little bit of silver paint on it. Let me try a Sharpie and see how this is going to do. Try a Sharpie on this. Let me take my better silver Sharpie. Well, that's got a big hole right there in it. Well, I mean, it doesn't look that great, but it will be all right because or maybe. Yeah, that's all I'll do. I'll just cut this piece off. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. I'll cut this piece off, and I'll just put this on the top because this has my carburetors, and that other one fits a little better. Well, shit, I think I just figured it out as I drop it on the floor. And it's behind me, and it's here. Yeah, I hear you there, John. Shit. Yeah, that right there, getting repairs and stuff. Yeah, that should be something we need. All right, to make our own repairs. Don't care about that government juice. Hell yeah! Well, they got hold on, it's far. Hold on, I just went by it the other day to right to farm. That's what it is. Right to farm. So okay. Well, let's leave this at this, and we'll try to make it. So we got our carburetor set. I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually take this carburetor set and we're going to mount it up to the top of our blower unit. And at the end of the day, I think it'll suffice for what I'm trying to accomplish. if I can get this lined up right. All right, so that will work. All right, now just to get this piece, so let me measure out a piece of styrene that will go over top of this. All right. Hey, Tony, I appreciate it. Keep in touch. You got my number. You have a blessed week, and thanks for dropping in. Send you our best. Thank you. Ooh, that also reminds me. Well, I got you here. I greatly appreciate it. If you would, do me a favor. I know on your Farm Truck Fridays you do a prayer shout out. Okay, Tony. Make it for Hobby Barn, aka Terry. Um, he definitely needs prayer from the man upstairs and whatnot. He's in the hospital now with breathing issues, and I think I touched it at the very beginning, but if you wouldn't mind, doing that, it'd be greatly appreciated. And I thank you. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I don't know if you could see my new background thing. I got a new background thing. Hold on. That's all right. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know if you can, no, you can't see the background thing, but it's my God Bless America background. It's pretty badass. So probably can't see it too well, but so no, you're definitely right, John. Especially he's a hurting unit right now, but he's going through tests, and like I said, we'll just keep him in our prayers. All right, so how big do we want to make this? With a pen, though. All right, so we'll just. All right. So this piece right here, get it nipped off. Scoring it down, scoring it down. So, all right, sweet. And that, and also another thing, I don't know how many of y'all are, if you ain't subscribed to Tony Walsh over at Walsh Farms, give him a like, a subscribe. He does a lot of good stuff. He does a Farm Truck Friday series, which is how I got into his channel, and he does a lot, and it's good scripture, and he's got his nice pond out there. It's beautiful, beautiful pond, just quiet, surreal. I want to trim that up a little bit more. Yeah, I probably should. Oh, that would have been bad. Stabbing myself. I gotta work on getting that camera readjusted again. I think it got bumped, but we're getting a little closer, a little closer. Take a little nip and check. Take a little nip and check. Take a little bit of nip, nip, nip and check. Perfect. So now we're working on just getting the plate sit on top of the carburetors. All right, now we'll set our blower up top. All right, we got that. We're kind of trying to slide that blower up. Ah, of course I tipped. Oh, it didn't actually move that bad. So I could probably trim it up a little bit more, but that's generic. We got another plate with the blower on there. All right, let's slide this up here. So that means I can actually slide this forward and not have to come out as far on my pulley angle right here. So I'm going to have to drill and make a pulley coming out of here where the crank is that goes up to where my blower drive is, which that shouldn't be too bad because I got some styrene I can use to do that. So let's move that. So let's take this. Yeah. All right. So once we do this, we ain't going back. So I gotta make sure I get it right. All right, good deal. All right, so that's a general close idea. So I think we got her marked. At least close enough for government work, in my opinion. I guess I'm going to put this little piece back on. And also, that also reminds me, if there's anybody you want to have person out to or whatnot, I know it's kind of jumping back a little bit, but Tony Walsh does a prayer. He's got a prayer list, stuff like that. He says prayers out to people. So, like I said, if you want, look him up and give him a shout. Like his channel, give him a sub. Great dude. Great dude. But it's thin shift right now. All right, there. I think we got our base platform half-ass made. So we good there. So now yes. Gorgeous. I'll get that mounted in there. And then we'll take this piece, which is part of the air cleaner carburetor thing. And we'll put this on top. And then we'll have two little okay. So I guess let me put this cover on. And then also figure out where the hole is going to have to be drilled for said pulley. Try our larger one goes on top, smaller ones on the bottom. So we be getting there. Let's get out our handy dandy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see. This pulley should work for what I'm trying to do. Might be a little. Okay, cool. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We got a pulley going through a side cover. All right, so now let me just outline this in silver so that it's. Well, oh, you going to bed? All right. All right, love you. I'll see you whenever. Oh, caught it in my gut. We're good. Let's do this. I want to say cheat a little bit, but let's slap a little bit of Sharpie on this. Just because. I mean, the pulley's going to end up covering up most of it anyway, so. But if I at least. Make. There we go. There, we'll just throw a little bit of that in there. So when we go to. So right now we're working on a VMAX. What the hell is this looking thing? Check this shit out. I don't know what the hell it is. It just landed on my arm. And guess what? You look like a nasty looking thing, so you're going to get. Aw. Anyway, we're working on a Yamaha VMAX 1200. Mr. Morris, how are we doing? We're working on putting a custom supercharger on a Yamaha VMAX 1200, which is one 12th scale kit. It's an Hiroshima kit. (2004) Yamaha VMAX. I have a 94, but at the same time, it's you know. Oh, come on now, John. Really? Now, would you say the same thing if it was a Skeeter on my Peter and I had to whack it off? Just saying. Oh, I don't know. He's still moving. Just a smidge. I didn't kill him. He's hurting. He's doing the dang cockroach. Now, we don't have no roaches here, but well, he's a gnarly little looking thing, ain't he? Yeah. He's just kind of gnarly, like all red and stuff. I don't think he bit me or anything, but I don't know. I don't know if he got wings. He ain't got a stinger on him. His little antennae. Look at he got some like weird looking pinchers on the front. Ooh, nice there, Morris. Nice there, James. You know what? We'll put him down here in model and scrap bin. Yeah, there. He probably flew in when T went out to puff on a cancer stick there. So we got the hole in the pulley. We just threw some Sharpie on here to give a little bit of silver. I don't know if I'm going to make the pulley black or what, but here's the pulley mounted into the side of the block. Oh, you ain't kidding. I know. I actually own 1-to-1 VMAX, a 94, so yep, I'll tell you, it's definitely, well, I should have probably put glue on this side, but I just set it on there for that. Then, like I said, we got the blower unit. It's a 1/25th scale blower unit out of a car. And I just put a little bit of a plate on it. These are the stock carbs off of VMAX, but I'm going a slightly different route. Out of a failed, I have, well, what was like an attempt at some as a blower, but it's resin. Yeah, so I'm just going to use these on the top and figure it out. Oh, nice, Taylor. What's going on? I must have just missed. Okay, you were just right above second. Okay. Nice. That's going to be a badass diorama when you're done, especially doing the moonshiner mock up or diorama. Mock up diorama. So, all right, we got that. We have our blower unit, which did a 90-degree turn. But at least it's small enough, even with it on this piece of bare styrene, I can still get it in and out. So I may try to tape this in place. This is the smallest piece of tape, and just to kind of hold it in place so that I can do a little bit more fingering and some mocking up. Did a little bit of work on that Pro Street Friday before I left on my little motorcycle escapade. And okay, that's probably email and all right, nice. Okay, so we got an update. That's from Taylor. Hopefully it'll pull up right. If not, then I'll have to shut the light off like I did. All right, blackout mode. Oh, beautiful. That's awesome. All right. So, well, I don't know if that made it worse or what. Holy shiza. All right, there we go. So that's a couple of cars for the moonshiner diorama that Taylor, or yeah, Too Tall's working on. Come on. There we go. Focus. So they look pretty good. He's got some work done on the cars, and all right, everybody gonna go blind. Let there be light. Boing. Man, there is a lot of light that light puts out. Which I did a video on. That as well. Sonibo 6000, badass light. I'm glad that you found that Mallory coil because I'm getting ready to, like I said, once I get this somewhat mocked up, then I'll probably start, because I'm mocking it up. And I mean, like I said, I'm doing a motorcycle group build, so I'm hosting it. It would suck to be even bad that the hosts don't even have their own project done when they're hosting a group build that everyone else partaking in. So that reminds me, I gotta drop another video. If you are in, um, make sure I know I'm gonna put a video up in it. Basically, like stating, so I can know to go whenever your final is, that I can go and actually make sure it gets put into that. Whoa, big country, Terry #2. How are you? We're working on the VMAX tonight. We're getting a little bit of crafting done. I found a blower unit that might work. Well, actually, it will work. And then I got the other top part where some of the carbs were on that resin carburetor. So I'm going to stack them on top of this blower. And then I got to see whereabouts it comes down on top of the actual Fox tank, which I might not necessarily have to cut the Fox tank. I might actually get away with not having to. Not saying that I don't necessarily want to, but oh, there you go. That's a way to do it. Oh, not a whole hell of a lot. Just as an FYI, Big Country, if you weren't tracking, Hobby Barn is in the hospital. He's actually ICU. They're running a bunch of tests on him. I guess he's having issues with his kidneys now. So I did a little bit of a shout out to him, told a bunch of people. JP gave me a quick update on kind of what was going on, because I guess he got an email from him this morning. So he was a little bit more further in loop than I was. So we got this. I can always make this a little different. Shit. And of course, I dropped the tape. Oh, but it fell onto my little plastic carpet. Yeah. Go give him a shout out or whatever on his thing. I know you've been down having some of your own computer issues, so so how's everything going at the shop? Hmm. No, what the hell can I use to mark this? Wow. Yeah, I know you're telling me you had high tech issues there, and that's why I haven't heard from you in a while, because you've been dealing with high tech issues. Nice. That's always cool. I love it when scenes there or whatever. The cars that have no hubcaps, they already got steely wheels, but yet they show later where the hubcap comes off in some of them chase scenes. Did that pop out? Ooh, shit. Well, I got an email from Newegg, so you can always go get more computer stuff. What the hell can I use for marking? Let's see. How far? How far? All right, so there's that piece. All right, so that falls in there like so. All right, so we got that. So that'll hit right on there. Not a problem. It's all right. YouTube ain't going anywhere that I'm aware of, so it'll be here until you get back. Nice. That'd actually be a nice touch. Daniel, what's going on? How are you now? All right, so frame is crooked. Working on getting a supercharger mounted. I didn't know if you're tracking about Hobby Barn, aka Terry 2. He's back in the hospital. He's actually in the ICU. He's getting a bunch of tests done, but he kind of took a turn for the worse over the weekend there. So, ooh, you'll have more content or just revamping it? All right, so I know this. All right, now I just got to figure out. You know what? Maybe a stamp pad. I don't think I have a stamp pad. I don't necessarily need a stamp pad. I just got to try to semi-mark the top. Well, you know, in actuality, I could probably just paint this part right now. All right, so we've got our. I got this. We got the blower unit figured out. We got the pulley mounted on the side cover. All right. Hey, Jared, thank you for stopping by. It's always a good time. Thank you. And yes, definitely make sure the prayers get sent forward. I got lots of prayers heading Terry's way, especially called in favor from Tony Walsh over at Walsh Farms. But yeah, have a good night. And that's cool. What you playing, Taylor? I know I've got about four, actually, probably a little over 5 hours of motorcycle footage I've got to go through and like, yeah, it's going to be a good time. From this last weekend when I was out to the Buffalo Naval Yard where we had our CVMA state meeting. It was a good time. And one of the other rides, it was a shorter ride. I forgot to take my okay, snow runner, cool. I forgot to take my GoPro out of my pocket and put it on my bike. So I was like, So it probably would have been more than 5.5 hours by the time it was all said and done. That's the way it should be. Hey, that's the best part. Creations, because create anything. And that's like me. I mean, I've got multiple stuff from full size, 1-to-1, snowmobiles, like scale model, all sorts of stuff. But it all ties in to the community at one point or one part. So now, all right, since I am here at this piece, all right, so vinyl pipe into the side of rear C. Oh, they're already painted black for me. Ain't that special? I like that. How much does it need? So smaller pin goes up toward the wire. So we're going to make some plug wires. Ooh, nice. Oh, sweet. I gotta get on that little bit. I think I played for like, oh, what the hell was it? I don't know. My brother Jimmy there, me and him played, I think, for like an hour one night, and that was about it. And I like passed out while playing. And I said, "Yeah, we're gonna end it here because I'm falling asleep and crashing my truck." So I'm like, "Yep," just like in real life. It's like, "Yep, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight." So anyway, well, this is only a 4-cylinder. But how much of this does I need? It says. Oh, let's dibble dabble a little bit of glue on the end here. I don't know if this will help it, hurt it, or what, but we'll try to make a plug wire here. All right, cool. All right, so we got one plug wire. Oh, no, better not tie it into a knot. That would be bad. All right. So, well, we'll do 2 of these at a time. Because I'm pretty sure there's more wire here for like brake hoses and everything else. So, minor detail. All right. So we got that. We got that. And then that water pump needs to go in there. Off the starter. Oh yeah, no, that too. And I've also got and getting the wildland, so yeah. No, I mean, like I said, it's as sad as it is between either doing this out on the motorcycle because it's nice. I mean, motorcycles where it's at. That's what I've been doing a lot of is out riding motorcycle and vinyl pipe. 1.5 centimeters. Dang, that's not a lot. This is the first time. What's the first time there, Mr. Morris? Okay, so decal goes in there. Okay, so I'll need brake hoses. 8 centimeters. Oh, no, definitely. I mean, I'm working on trying to get better. I'm trying to do stuff, but you've come a long way since you got injured. I'll tell you that. Your builds look awesome. Oh, that's good, Taylor. Hell yeah. Exactly. I hear you. Just summer months, and especially when you're drag racing is life, and that's kind of how it should be. Hmm. So 1.5 centimeters. God bless it. That ain't that much. But did I? Oh, phew. I didn't even cut it off yet. Whew. All right. I'm like sitting here like losing my mind. I'm like, damn, where did it go? All right. So you know what? I forgot I got this other tool in here. Caliper. Yes. Now let me. Millimeter. So 1.5 millimeter. Half millimeter. Centimeter. You know, I will just put that back. I think they give you enough. Ouch. That sucks, especially when you break out. Centimeter. Here we go. All right, so there's one cut. Ah, good thing that wasn't the piece that I needed. All right, so let's cut the other one out. Nope, I hear you there, Mr. Morris. I greatly appreciate you dropping in on a Monday night. glad to see you're getting better. And as far as like doing some of the smaller detail, that's good. It's really good. You have a good night. And I'm going to pop some pills here in a few minutes. So, yeah, them tiny pieces can be a pain. Like, yeah. Holy hell. Them tiny pieces can be a pain. What the hell did I do? Oh, never mind. I hit the. No. All right, there we go. We got that. We're good. So. All right, so let's measure this out and we'll go it again. In 1.5 centimeters, 1.21 gigabytes. 1.21 gigabytes. All right, so making these plugs wasn't going to be as bad as I thought it was. So, it's kind of actually semi-self-explanatory. You just get the little rubber tube, put it on there, put a little glue on place. Ooh, damn, got screwed by the coin. But hey, going from 6th to 2nd, that's a pretty good jump right there. Or 6th to 1st, then 2nd. That's something to snock at. All right, so we're just going to hold on to the blade here. All right, so 1.5 centimeters. I'm hoping I'm cutting these right because it'll piss me off if it's telling me to cut it at 1.5 centimeters and that's not what it's supposed to be at. But that's all right because we're going to still do it anyway. And we got more group builds on shit. I still have Chris's group build, the Hooper build, which I've made some progress on that in the last couple weeks. I've got the rims stripped. They will probably go for paint tomorrow, but those are one of the things I was holding off on. But I got the rims, so be good in that aspect. All right, let's take this. All right, make sure it's a small end. Line it out, 1.5, and go. So there's that. All right. Well, the plug wires are made, which is a good sign. Now I've got to figure out if there's any more detail that I'm going to be throwing on this. Because I kind of want it like murdered out, but I also like the blower. I'm going to probably paint chrome. These I might just leave like gray or brush them like a flat aluminum. Um, we've already got the bolts up on the valve cover. So now let's just say the hell with it, and we're going to do our starter, which is down here. We're going to put starter in. All right, let's see. Starter. Huh. Interesting. It's interesting rules. All right, what the hell's going on here? Can't get that started. Ooh, that Black Cherry Monte Carlo is fucking cool. Okay, copy. Got you on the photo dump. Jesus, I guess you have been busy. He's smart ass. Ah. So anyway, this is what Terry, aka Big Country's been kind of doing. He's got his garage all kind of organized and stacked up. He's actually got some shelves and looking all kinds of professionals and all. So good work, Big Country. Good work. I mean, it's a lot nicer than the last time I was there, which me and T got to eventually plan another trip down there. So these next three here is what it was. Okay. So this is the next three pictures or of what it was. Hold on, come on. This blessed fucking webcam. Look. So that was what it was, and now it's all nice, neat, and organized. So if anybody asks, yeah, no, I'm realizing that. So well, I don't know. I was just trying something different, but yeah, and I can blind everybody on the way through. So oh wait, hold on. I got some more coming. All right, I'm gonna pop some Coke quick. We're at a small break. No, I wouldn't say a break, but come on. Pig. Good times. Oh, so yeah, no, I could see that. Definitely a streetcar, and you got a trailer, or you only got room for one car on the trailer. So yeah. Oh, good deal. So here's I'll try it again like this. Couple more picks. And there's a new lathe that he's got. So Big Country is going to be having some woodworking videos, some other stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be on point. Going to be on point. Yeah. All right. So where the hell are they off? We got plug wires done. We were going to try to put starter in, which we still could. Which I'm going to have to fat finger it in there. You know what? I got these cool things of players here. And okay, so that's how that's got. Okay, that's going to lay in there like that. Time to use the Tamiya green tap so I get some of that capillary action working. Because it capillates. It's capillaries. I don't know, maybe I will brush this whole engine aluminum. Yes, that's right. And I said aluminum. Aluminium. So this one looks like it goes down here. Inside of that. So, all right. So this, all right. All right, so this piece. Oh, okay, I see. I just had to turn it around. Yay. Because I can bring two of my friends. And I bring you. And I bring you. And, okay. Where the hell did I put the other tweezers? I had some slightly smaller tweezers. But I don't know what the hell I did with them. But they must not have gone too far. They probably went further than I want to go. All right, there's that. Close enough. this piece. What the hell is color 12? What the hell is color 12? And that one is color 8. So color 8. Silver. So we're going to cheat on here a little bit. We're just going to hit this with a silver Sharpie. Because it says this is the color that it needs to be. So that's the color we're going to foo-foo it up as. Excuse me. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so that says it goes in there, but alright, well, I guess we'll do this like so, and we're just gonna send it. That's all. Alrighty then. What year is that Monte Carlo there, Taylor? Is it I want to say 80 85? Or is it 87? So we're slowly working on getting the engine let's put these in their holes. Let's put the plug wires in. As an 86. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hey, Big Country, it's an 86. All right, let's drop this in there. All right, so let's get this plug in here. All right, so we got that. We slapped a little bit of. So we've actually made some decent. Well, I wouldn't say decent, but at least down the bike, we made some okay progress tonight. All right, so we got that. We got that. So we got plug wires in. Ooh, happy birthday, Woody. Hopefully everything is all right. You had something tall and cold and to wash her down. There you go, Grand Prix T-tops. That works. So yeah, even though it's going to be a little bit different without you know, actual VMAX, like, but it's going to have a supercharger on it, so that'll be pretty cool. All right, so the engine looks like it's done other than 10 and 11. 10, 11. Ten or 11. Oh, excuse me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here's what I want. These two pieces right here. The only thing is I'll just have to figure out how I want to do the exhaust on this. If I'm going to make it all kind of like pretty and shiny, or if I'm going to actually weather it up some and make it look realistic. I'm probably going to make it look realistic, actually. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got that airplane kit there. Joe? No, it's not Joe. Um, it's not Charlie. Shit. I just seen the video the other day, too. He was doing an update. That might be Joe over at Mad Genius. I'm trying to remember. Well, hell, the best thing is you get to rolling chassis and stuff like that. You can put whatever you want in there. That's the best part. It's like getting a clean slate or a clean bill of health. So those parts and pieces are painted. So we've got so we've got these two parts right here. So these parts go together. Yeah, okay, I see how this works. All right. So let's slap these in here. I still got to clean it up yet. I still got to clean them up and paint them a little bit yet, but all right, so let's get this in here. All right, let's go this way. Those weren't bad. There you go. That'll work. Especially the 454s, I'll tell you, they're badass little engines. I know I got one in that crew cab that I've got, which I don't know if any of y'all have seen pictures, but I have it on an old my old YouTube channel, GI Mechanic 454, which I started back when I was in Germany. So it was all right. Come on, get in there. Lay in there right, damn it. All right, come on. All right, we got that. Push this in. Push that. Maybe I can get it to line up. Come on. Get in there. Get in it. In it. You gotta stay in it to win it. Damn thing. Alright, so we got that. I'm just trying to get these pre-lined up. So once I get them pre-lined up, all right, come on. All right. Did it say something in directions about that? Space here from engine 4 millimeters. All right, so this is wanting 4 millimeters of space. All right, there. That'll just have to sit in there like so until this hardens up some. Hey, what's going on, Mill Creek? Oh yeah, all that power to weight ratio and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, no, believe me, they do sometimes. I'll tell you that. How'd you make out? I see you said you got that deserter kit. I'm trying to remember who the hell that was, too. With that blown 502. Some bitch was nasty. I remember that. Yeah, drop them and the carpet monster eats them. That's who it was, yeah. Huh. Oh yeah, big blocks are great because, like it says, it's no replacement for displacement. Oh, did I just have to go touch that son of a gun? I can't get it. All right, because it wants 4 millimeters off of here, but I push it here. I get them lined up just right. You know what? We'll just drop that right there. And hopefully, when that dries, I'll be able to just put it in there and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's no space in between water jackets. All right, so we got that. Cards already been put together. Okay, so that's these. Fuel tank I've already got together. Yep. So once the engine is complete, then I can put the halves together. Or the frame. Okay, that's what I thought. AO27. Ooh, yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, get the grill out and stuff like that. Like I said, the one for mine, like this grill right here, was 3D printed. It's a Chevy grill off an 86 like I used to have. But this goes in that 77 GMC kit because we all know really from 73 to 87, they didn't really change the cabs or none of that. So 88, they had that first big cab change. A lot of shit interchanges. Oh, old heavy. That's that wagon with that what wagon with that 434 in it. Nice, nice. I like that blue too. Ah, that makes sense. Fenders are different. Let's see. So I guess we've. So I just gotta basically finish painting the rims, which is why I haven't put the rims and tires together yet. Exactly. That is a grocery getter. I got my rear axle and these. I got to figure out what color I'm going to paint them. I'm going to probably paint them this color right here. It's like a kind of like a silver metallic, but it's like a flatter silver. It's brake caliper paint, so it should work pretty decent. And then once I get them painted, then I can put the wheels on. Now this, I'm going to leave this part black. Here's one or two of the pieces that I needed. So this should go to the horn. Let's see, 26 is kickstand. That would be sick, big country. Yeah, that would definitely look badass. But yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing is getting like files and stuff like that and building up a bunch of like custom stuff that is just awesome. Okay, so this goes on to the bottom of that. That's what I thought. Okay. At least the nice thing about this kit is they give you real springs, like real metal springs in the kit. Which those might come back apart and get painted a different color. '77 Cadillac Coupe Deville. There you go. With a 500 Cadillac in it. That's a land barge. No, that's a land yacht. With the big old curb feelers. Exactly. You got to have both comfort and speed. Where the hell I lost my train of thought? So, got that piece sitting there. We got the fuel tank here. So we got these parts drying here. Hopefully they dry and I can put that piece on. They got starter mounted. Probably just I don't know why I didn't paint these like earlier before putting them on, but that's all right. Last minute change during a build. So there we go. All right, we'll just do that. I'll probably go over everything with a little bit of silver paint to give it that Hey, Arco, what's going on? How the hell are you? Oh, not much. We're just working on a VMAX 112 scale 2004 VMAX motorcycle, which I have 1-to-1, which is a 94. So it was kind of cool that being a 2004. So oh yeah, definitely. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. I figured it was like my very first motorcycle build kit that I've ever built. I got back into models, and I seen they had one of my motorcycles, so I'm like, hell yeah. Oh, that's all right. Everyone is welcome here. Everyone is welcome to talk shit. I have a freedom of speech policy. Say whatever you want. I don't get offended. So Satan and the car barrel builder. There you go. That were yeah. Shit, we could almost make a soap opera out of that. So and also with this VMAX, what I'm doing is I'm working on Supercharger. So this VMAX is going to have. Where the hell did I just put it? Oh, there it is. It's going to have a blower unit on it. Oh, I mean, it's still a little bit of work in progress, but so it's kind of nice. So on top of a VMAX, which is already like a fast bike, putting a supercharger on it. That is true. Rob Zombie wrote a song about it, or I'm sorry, White Zombie, Supercharger Heaven. Just saying. Yeah, that deserter kit is pretty cool, and it'll look like that once he gets possibly the grill for the actual one that he's doing, because that's a GMC versus a Chevy, but GMC Chevy, it's all in the badging. So I mean, very very little to no differences. Uh, so so yeah, that's what we got going on here a little bit. Um, that's right. I gotta figure out my upper pulley now. All right, so we'll do that. All right, so this will go out for paint later. Yes. No, no, it's definitely not. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, like I said, it's something got to do. I mean, working on building my first motorcycle kit ever. And since I love motorcycles and I own a couple of them and enjoy riding them, and riding motorcycle is what I like to call wind therapy. It makes everything so much better. You get one of them shrinks and stuff like that. And then it's like, ba, 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 ba. And it's like, you know, I get you might be trying to help, but I'd rather get on two wheels and spend that kind of money on two wheels and just move my soul and not have to listen to some yuppie who's got a degree and telling me how I'm supposed to feel. So, true story. No, that's all right. He's doing pretty damn good on that car, all that sheet metal work he's built for that SEMA car. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the all steel one. That car is badass. Oh, hey, no, I greatly appreciate it. I'd love to be on there. Yeah, actually, give me 2 seconds and let me. No, don't want to scroll that one. Because I actually do have my email open. Let's go to compose. Boom, cut, paste. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Gotcha, Arco. It's sent. No, that he is. He's definitely poop can, pop can. Well, if you really wanted to, you could actually poop in a pop can. I mean, it's just, yeah. Oh my God, this is great. I'm dying over here. You guys are fucking. Oh my God, this is great when you guys come in. Oh shit. Oh shit. I just, yeah, so I just sent you an email, Arco. It just basically sending you my email and my contact info. Well, only like part of it. I didn't get all of it. I just shipped it quick, but yeah. Oh yeah, no, that he definitely is. He's good shit. Mopa John is fucking awesome shit. So yeah. Now I'll have to go out. So that reminds me. So we had a little bit of an issue. Remember how I had on my motorcycle, I went through and made my own custom straight pipe exhaust where all these guys are putting like slip on mufflers for like a couple $100. Me, I went and built a little bit about buddy Owen his welder and we got it all welded up and I made a pipe that looked like it came off a Kubota that I had on my motorcycle. Well, let's just say that exhaust pipe, partially because I didn't have a support bracket, but yeah. So anyway, long and short, I went in some corners, and because it's got a downpipe on it, let me see if I can pull a picture out. So the exhaust got like a downpipe on it, and sometimes I like to lean my bike into corners just because it's like cool. And I've seen some of the motorcycle videos; you can kind of tell that. Anyway, so I was getting on it, running down the Interstate 90 there, heading eastbound back home. And one of the guys had his bike on treads ride with another guy, engineer, and we were like going. So it's like every time I'd get on it, well, I didn't realize that I kind of busted the shit shackle. So anyway, or the clamp, it was a chintzy ass clamp anyway. I should have known better. But anyway, so it's like I went to get on it to pass a car. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, I heard the motorcycle change. So we stopped at Clifton Springs service station. And then Smoke Eater was like, hey, your pipe fell off. I'm like, what do you mean your pipe fell off? I'm like, your pipe, your side pipe blew off. I'm like, oh, no wonder why. I looked down the side of the bike, and that explains why my bike changed sound. It sounded a lot louder, and it wasn't as far back. Like the exhaust was like bouncing off the road. It was just, yeah. So, needless to say, it was a good time. So I rode back to Union Springs, and um, I mean, it wasn't bad. It didn't bother me because the exhaust doesn't bother me. But I put the stock exhaust back on it. I'm glad I didn't throw it out. So, because believe it or not, that did help that I had that stock exhaust because, God, I had really bad. It sounded pretty good, but there just wasn't really a whole lot of back pressure there. But it sounded good. If I could actually find that video, let's see, is this the final? No, this ain't the final. Hold on. No. So this right here, this is just kind of some of the staging a little bit. Wow. So like I said, I just got some pipe and made my own straight pipe. All a couple washers, and so it's already a 2-in-1. So I just basically took inch and inch 3/4 to a 2-inch adapter, but a 2-inch 24-inch resonator pipe, just a pipe with 2 3/4-inch washers welded on each side. Anyway, and then I put like no, actually it's definitely not tuned. That'll be getting taken care of this winter, but yeah, there's a guy well, he ended up moving to North Carolina. But anyway, I haven't tuned, and he has tuning programs for his for the Striker motorcycle. So he goes through and does a tune, and it's a couple $100, but he goes through, flashes the ECU, does everything. All you gotta do is just oh yeah, I got another picture of it here somewhere of the finished product. Yeah, so here is the finished product. I mean, it's a little turned down. It hangs a little. It hangs a little lower on the road than the stock one. So when you start leaning in the corner, yeah, it like I've hit it a couple times on the ground, not thinking about it that I'm not running a stock exhaust. But I got turned down to kind of keep the sound away because I do ride 2 up with the girlfriend, and yeah, so I sometimes get in a little tight into some of them corners and it does scrape. So yeah, exactly. And that's what it is. The guy goes in, he changes all the settings on the inside, takes out a bunch of factory stuff. So, Wayne, what's going on? Did you sneak in somewhere that I didn't see, or did you just like pop up Ninja Lake and go, watch? Ah! Don't laugh, because there is a guy that I follow on Instagram. He's out in California. Guy's IG name is 209 Tire Guy. And anyway, long and short, speaking of the whole fishtail exhaust, stuff like that, he sent me, or I had seen on his Instagram, he posted like one of them lowrider looking, like motorcycles with the big old like 4 foot mufflers on it or whatever. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I forgot to do some of the plastic wasn't quite poked out on this, so something that gets, I wouldn't say that it was like a little boring, but going through and making your own high speed cross drilled brake rotors. Oh, believe me, I know they do some definite weird shit. Hey, that was just a straight pipe, but the funny thing is about that, I mean, so believe me, I agree. The girlfriend was like, I'm glad the goddamn muffler fell off. Fucking straight pipe. And I'm like, yeah, no, that you definitely do. Because I spent, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I spent a total 3 months of my life out in California, but it was from Fort Irwin, California. And that was because we were out there at NTC, Fort Irwin, California. And it wasn't too bad. We didn't have too much go on. We did have a couple officers and enlisted take a GSA van and decided they were going to go to Las Vegas. And of course, when you go to Vegas, but you're there for training and you don't have, yeah, and you're supposed to have a formation, like a daily, like formation in the morning. Yeah. Oh, I actually, actually didn't realize you were from California. I thought you were from Minnesota. MN. Well, I could be wrong, but that's all right though. I don't hold it against anybody. It was just weird because we were out in the desert. But so that's they call them. They call them zoomies. I don't know. I always just called them like fishtail, like lowrider stuff. And then California does have their own kind of separate type color culture out there. And I'm not knocking it by no means, but it's just like with everywhere, they got their own, which is good. Okay, all right. I was gonna say because I'm like, you're in California. I'm like, no, you're in Minnesota because that's what the MN means, and you're saying, okay, never mind. I'm probably half-assed asleep at the wheel here, but yeah. So Fort Irwin, California was um yeah, that was an all right time. But anyway, so they decided, oh hey, let's go to Vegas. Blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. They took the one GSA van, and yeah, let's just say a lot of people lost rank and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, I was gonna say no headers, especially top fuel. I just straight pipe, just straight pipes coming out or zoomies, like you said. So, all right, shit. What time is it getting to be? Holy hell! Still under 3 hours. Oh, that's right, because I didn't start until. Well, wait, no. No, that's right. I did start late. I started at like 20 after, so. I'm like sitting here looking at time, and I'm like, damn, it's 10 o'clock, but. I don't know. Maybe I'll start maybe going earlier. Because, I mean, I know a lot of my live streams haven't been as long as I have when I kind of first started, but also back when I first started, I didn't have to worry about yeah, I also didn't have to worry about getting up and going to work and stuff like that either. So, ooh, the Upper East Coast. There you go. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Me, no, I'm actually doing this kit half-ass box stock, but I'm adding my own little flare. It's a little supercharger, and I know the scale's off, but it kind of works out. So I got a supercharger, so I'm gonna have a supercharged VMAX. Got my hole drilled for my pulley run off my crank, and I am actually an Army mechanic or a federal contractor working for New York State. So that's what I did in the Army, was work on trucks. I recovered trucks that are broken, hence that's the tattoo on my arm. That was actually a picture of my first recovery while I was over in Ukraine in 1718. Um, yeah, so I'm pretty much jack of all trades. So, I mean, I'm not super great at anything, but I know enough to get me by, especially when it comes working on military equipment. I can nail that pretty good. That's how, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can actually, you know what? Let me do this. This might work out a little better. So this here is the box art for the 2004 VMAX. I appreciate your support. Thank you. And that's what I do. So, oh, I'm always good at turning screws, John. So, well, that's all right. Actually, I should have thought about like because I stacked the box together, and actually, believe it or not, this is a Yamaha licensed product, so it's officially licensed by Yamaha. So that's why a lot of the parts and stuff like that are like cool because I've worked on my VMAX and I got to get around to doing the starter clutch on that. But I'll have to maybe I'll get like a small video or something of it, or I do have a small video up. Let me see. I got a picture somewhere of all three of my bikes, my two bikes and the girlfriend's bike. And she's got a little Virago XV 250. I went through and did all the paint and body work and well, I wouldn't say body work, but I did all the paint and stuff on. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, I know you do, John. I know because I had an extra one, and you know we traded. So let's see, where now is that picture? All of them. Is on both the Hutzer. Don't mind me. I'm going back through pictures and. Oh, no kidding. What'd you end up getting this weekend? Let's see. They've got the Harley kits. I'm trying to remember who makes them, but they got a couple of them. I can't find that picture of them together. Da, 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 da. Come on. Yeah, I've got a lot of. Here's kind of a cool, badass picture and stuff like that. Ooh, hell yeah, KZ 550 bobber. Shit, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say to me it's probably the best kit. Here's kind of a cool picture when I was in Ukraine, 17, 18. We had to wear face paint, stuff like that. Going back a couple days. And I'm actually still currently in. I'm actually in National Guard, which I can actually show you, fellow, meaning Instagrammies. Yeah, there we go. So I got bored today, and I was doing filter and stuff like that. So I decided to kind of make an angry face. So since I the power steering pumps on the Humvees, they run on ATF, which is no, National Guard. But yes, I'm still in the National Guard. So I was active duty, but gave that up like 10 years ago, working on 11 years ago. So yeah. So what the hell was I gonna say? But yeah, it was just really weird kind of how everything played out. So, yep, Army. And so that picture that or not Trent, yeah, power steering reservoir filter. So I drew the angry face on it. And then I was going to do it. I was going to pour ATF or Deck 6 over it and make it look like an angry red face. But I got kind of caught up in the job. Since I got caught up in the job, I forgot to bring my camera over after I filled it off before I put the top on, and forgot to take a picture because I made the face because it's like an angry face, and it's it was like I got it all together, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I made that angry face on the filter just so I could put like the ATF. Yeah, and that's what it was supposed to do. And I forgot to grab the camera and already got it all sealed up, the clamp and everything, the cover back on it. And I wasn't taking the cover back off just for the picture. So on the next one, I'll make sure I do that. I'll draw like another angry face. And it also doesn't help that the one guy I work with out in the shop there, he's kind of the floor supervisor. And yeah, so it's like, and he's like, don't be on your phone, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's my phone. You don't pay for my bill, but at the same time, it's he definitely outranks me a lot. He's got three up, three rockers. He's got three chevrons, three rockers, and a diamond, which trumps my three chevrons. So, but anyway, so yeah, they're yeah, pretty much they're making it mandatory. They have no, I actually regular. So as a technician, to have the job that I have, where I work on uh, military trucks, so Well, I mean, it happens, and that's part of the other thing too with drill sergeants is they're supposed to take everybody or drill instructors being Marines, drill instructors. They're supposed to basically make you feel like shit, build you down, and then build you back up. That's basically what they're supposed to do. But at the same time, I mean, shit, 5 months, that's still not bad considering, let's see, once you get through basic, your AIT, at least for me, Army, it was like 12, 22. Oh, well, maybe it was August, September, October, and November, December. So I don't know. That would have might have been still in training. I was gonna say because I think it's normally like that because you gotta get then you go to your AIT, which is your job, your MOS, and then so yeah. Well, like I said, don't feel bad about it. Hey, at least you did something. A lot of people, at least you went and you tried. So that's half the battle. A lot of people just sit there talk shit. Dwayne Doozers, what's going on, buddy? How's everything going? We're just kind of messing around with the VMAX kit. We're probably at a semi decent stopping point tonight. I'm actually talking about, just randomly kind of chatting with the guys, and the bench is just kind of taking a, because, oh, cool. Got about a minute and a half, and we'll be at 3 hours. So, oh yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's like, let's see, it was 10 weeks basic training, and then we did 11, no, I take that back. It was 12 weeks of AIT because what they did is when you're in AIT, your advanced training, where you go for your training, they um, so it's like if you did like heavy wheel versus light wheel, you got an extra 2 weeks to go over a lot of the heavier duty system like air brakes and a lot of the heavier stuff that the light wheel Humvee guys don't do. So you got an extra 2 weeks of AIT, which wasn't too bad. And then, yeah, went to basic at Fort Benning. That was back in 2000. So, hell, there are some days I don't even know how the hell I made it through the Army. There's some days. Ooh, nice. I'll have to check it out because, especially with my kind of paint job, I'm going to have to watch your. Okay. All right. Well, hey, Arco, it's always fun. Thanks for dropping in. And yeah, get with me. I sent you an email. I'll probably check my email here when I get off here because I'll probably be going to split sheets pretty soon. But this is kind of what I was thinking about. So it's going to be blue, like here on the bottom. It's going to have a white stripe in the middle, and I want to do some sort of stars just kind of going down, but I kind of want to do the stars as like white stars, but maybe I don't know, like have the top part of the star the red, or maybe like what I'm trying to figure out. I want the stars to kind of go within the paint, like the top edge of the star to go in, like have it like etched out white where it kind of connects them. But I don't know how well that would actually work because I don't have to worry about. Or maybe I'll just run stars across the bottom because I'm doing the white racing stripes. It's going to be red on top. So I'm going to definitely have to take a look. And then, like I said, across the back, it's going to be red, white, blue. And I want to do some stars. I'm going to run the white racing stripes just because. So yeah, I'll definitely go check that out there, Dwayne. Let's see. Fort Sill. Hey, appreciate it, Wayne. Thank you for your support. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm doing that. Oh yeah, Fort Knox. That's well, home of the Federal Reserve. So that's pretty good. I've heard Fort Knox is a pretty solid, decent base training. Let's see. Ooh, well, that's all right. I had dinner at like almost like right before the live. So yeah, I mean, I might as well. I'm definitely thinking about it with the Pro Street. Plus it's also kind of like Pro Street slash um, build for Mike Dugan, owner of Dugan Country Grill, and maybe I'll do a little spiel out there at Dugan's, and that'll be another one of my little channel things. I'll go to like local businesses around me, and you know, that's pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, Mopar, I'm definitely thinking about it. Oh, no kidding. Was he track mechanic, wheel mechanic, or nice? Yeah. So with my job, like I said, it's weird. So in order to have the job that I have to be in the National Guard in order to do this. Now I get paid federal technician pay, so I make good money at what I do. So yeah, but at the same time, it's like I got to deal with all the bullshit of the National Guard. Well, I wouldn't say it's bullshit. At times, it can be, um, but this is like my own opinion and so on and so forth because we're supposed to remain apolitical, which I get it. So okay, so yeah, he was probably depending on what era he was in, he was probably a 63 Sierra or a 63 whiskey. So hell yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Joey. Ooh, cool. So you got to play mechanic today. That's awesome, Wayne. I like playing mechanic. It's fun because you take something that's broke, you touch it with your hands, and you can either make it better or you can send it out more fucked up than when now you got it. I mean, it's six to one half dozen the other. I've had days where that's happened, believe me. Or you get that one job that normally takes you, oh yeah, this job will be quick. I'll be done with it in a half hour. 5 hours later. Oh shit. Yay! Holy hell. Here's another one of my live streams over 3 hours. Yay! I know I still owe you guys and I still owe you guys an all-nighter. And I also what the hell was it? I think I owe another 8 hour stream and an all-nighter somewhere. Oh shit, there ain't nothing wrong with that. There was I can't remember who the hell it was. I seen something on like one of them random TikTok videos that showed a guy. It's like how to properly sleep and stuff like that. So what you do is you get on Creeper, take a couple tools, put down by your side, take zip tie, wrap around arms up across drive shaft, put your dark sunglasses on, and just relax. Or it was something along the lines of that. So, all right, I'm gonna put my email down here in the comments section. Let's see. All right, let's see what we got here. what the hell happened? Damn it, Bobby. What the hell? Don't tell me I messed something up. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Oh my God. Well, depending on what kind of truck it is, some of them trucks didn't have a dipstick. You actually had to crawl under with a 1/2 inch drive wrench, or yeah, three, yeah, 1/2 inch square drive ratchet. Pull the plug out, and then put your finger in to make sure that it was within a little bit away from the top. Best thing is if you can touch fluid, you're good. They didn't have no stinking dipsticks. All right, so this is my email. Let's go into comments. Yep, the old school manual trans. I don't know how many guys I've gotten that with. It's like to go to open up the hood, like, oh, wait, where's the transmission? Yeah, I probably won't be too far behind you there, Joey. I greatly appreciate you stopping by. I'm about ready to probably wrap this up because that's a nice thing about these live streams is we get to do model stuff, but we also talk about anything and everything under the sun, and it's a beautiful thing. And I enjoy every single one of y'all who come in to hang out. It's greatly appreciated. Yes, they are. Especially in 3800 series Allison transmission, they have in, or I'm sorry, 3000 series transmission, like the LMTVs have for a transmission dipstick. I have to pull that motherfucker out, loop it, and then pull it out again just to check. And shit, you not, dipstick's about as tall as I am. No shit, there I was. It's like, where the hell are you trying to get the transmission from? Jesus. I mean, changing filters on some of them and stuff like that. So, anyway, well, thank you. Appreciate you dropping in, Joey. Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. So, oh, yeah, no, like I said, I'd get it. And I put my email in the chat. I might actually just drop it in the video on here. You know, I try to do that because I know there are sometimes I get like that spam mail that like, oh, hey, we got this line of toys that you should try from Kinkapstall. So, hey, what's going on, Butch? I can hang out for a few more minutes. So, well, that's all right. I took my meds a little over an hour ago. I mean, I'm good. I'm normally sawing logs by now, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, eventually. So, how's everything been, Butch? No, I was working on the VMAX and I actually made some progress with the kit and got some work done on Pro Street and so yeah, I may even talk about this for a few minutes while you're out there for a smoke. No, that's cool. So this Nomad here, I got to figure out if I can find a tailgate or if I even had a tailgate with it. Maybe I'll make tailgate for it. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make it a pickup truck. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I'm thinking about chopping it off like back here. But I'm going to take it and I'm going to shorten it up. And I'm going to put some styrene and I'm going to try to make it a pickup truck. Hey, you know what? Just as long as you're surviving, that's all that matters. Like I said, there's always time for styrene. You know, you always got to take care of life first. Like I've always said, even from the start of my channel and what I'm about, and you know, life comes first, and you know, it's well, at least you're surviving, so that's half the battle. You know, don't laugh. There may possibly be a Hemi somewhere. I don't know. I may, like I said, I'm debating on cutting it into making it like a El Camino, but it's not going to be an El Camino. It's going to be No Mino or something. Oh, nice. That's pretty badass. Bel Air Camino, yeah. I mean, it's a Nomad, so I mean, it's, you know, even though it's a Nomad, I could actually probably even just cut this piece out, even leave it raked back and make it a short box, or just put something like there, like just cut this piece and just slide it to where this piece and just shorten it so I got all the cargo bay. Ah, cool deal. I don't know if this one probably doesn't have it because it looks like it's a older 1985 Revell ink. So this Nomad kit, at least frame anyway. I mean, I have to probably do something wild and crazy with that because that's one of them glue bombs that I picked up while I was at the Nationals. So Bel Camino, I like that. All right, I'll check it out. Like I said, go check it out. There was another kit. I want to say it was weird because I think it was last week or week before last. I mentioned it in one of my lives. There's this kid, Matt Hallberg. He's an Instagram kid there. Um, no, I don't want a phone. I just want, let's go Instagram app. Click here. Let's see down here. It's 49 Mercury. This is the kit that he had built, but it actually come like that. It's not a pickup, but yeah, there you go. You know, I'm a part. That's pretty cool. I could do that too. You know, Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's you never know. It might it might have been. I don't know. I've been on this scene for just under a year, so September 12th. No. Yeah, I want to say I came on YouTube September like 12th. Ooh, cool. Oh my god. What the hell am I doing here? I'm trying. Wow. Okay, that's one of them things. I'm trying to do something on my phone and I'm trying to have it happen on the computer. Ooh. Uh huh. Nice. All right, let's try this again. Okay, click this. Click this. All right, let's click on this. Click on this. Okay, I take that back. It wasn't the 12th. It was September 2nd of last year is joined when I joined YouTube. No, actually, you know what? I haven't heard anything from. Well, that's pretty cool, Wayne. Yeah, no kidding. Especially now, man, that thing would be worth some serious money. Oh shit. Well, man, as much as I don't want, and the party's been fun, I think I'm gonna probably kill it here. Well, I'll keep my ear to the ground and see if anything is kicking around with them. But anyway, oh yeah. So, well, I don't know. I enjoy Monday nights, but at the same time, it's like at 4:30 comes nice and early. But that's all right. I do it for y'all, and I want to thank every single one of y'all for dropping in live. We do it mostly every Monday, so we'll uh we'll probably do it next week. I'm pretty sure we'll do it next week. And anyway, thank y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all. And this Cliff with Jab Mechanics Scotland signing out. See ya.